So on the 2nd of October, we have the new moon. And it's not any ordinary new moon. Not just for setting intentions and preparing for your manifestations, turning a new chapter, but it actually coincides with a solar eclipse. What is the solar eclipse? Well, quite simply put, it is when the moon intervenes and it's covering up the sun, between the sun and the earth. So meaning it's covering up the light. You've probably heard this on this channel many times now. When the light is covered up, it means that there may be some dark times when dark energies are at play. But again, be rest assured that it's not all doom and gloom, because as long as you know how to navigate it best, you'll be able to avoid certain challenges or problems that may happen and avoid it from spiraling out of control, which is what usually happens to the ordinary person who is not aware of what is actually happening on that astrological realm. And that's why in this video I put down a few notes with 3 things that we got to look out for when it comes to this new moon. So if you have your pen and paper ready, then it'll be a very good time for you to take some notes, and it'll help you with your manifestations. Before we even get into it, I think it's important to understand that when solar eclipses happen, it's a great cosmic reset. So it's a big time for us to be able to know that it's time for change and it's time for transformation. But it's also important for us to know that change always comes with chaos to order. If wanting to form a complete different order in our life, a different structure, a different lifestyle, then how that chaos must happen to kind of shake things up a little bit must be there. So please don't be afraid when you start seeing some unexpected circumstances and situations, which is the first point I want to make. I think as human beings, we always have a lot of attachments to how things should be. The problem is when we have expectations, we have room for disappointment. I remember an old mentor of mine once said that if you want to live a life with no disappointments ever, very simple, never have expectations. You can never have failure. You can never have disappointment if there is no expectation. And so, to the ordinary human being, it's going to be full of surprises, this new moon portal. That's the 2 days before and also the 2 days after. That's when their energies are most vibrant and most potent. So we need to understand during that time, how can we learn to better respond? To respond with a higher level of consciousness rather than react to certain things. When we are in reaction, because to every action there's an equal reaction. But when we react to things, then things can go out of control. Because as we always say, when emotions are high, intelligence is low. So my biggest thing for everybody here is there may be some unexpected turns. Could be in your relationship. Somebody that you really like may decide to go a different direction. Could be in your job. Your boss, your manager may make a decision to put you in a different position, or maybe not even have you at all. And these things, for a lot of people, can be quite scary. Because as human beings, we are very afraid of change. But then there's also a higher level of consciousness which understands that change is the only constant. It's inevitable. It will happen whether we like it or not. Or maybe, better said, it will happen when it needs to happen. And it will happen when you don't make it happen. That's why I always say, the universe never gives you what you want. The universe gives you what you need. And if you are not having the courage right now to face certain decisions, although relationship is not going well, although job you are not enjoying, or although you have different desires or bigger dreams and goals, and you're too afraid to admit it. But if it's inside your heart, inside your soul, and you don't pick up the courage to act upon it, the universe will do the dirty work for you. And solar eclipse time is when the universe does a lot of the dirty work for you. Personally, this is for future reference, I prefer to make decisions myself. Most of the time, they're hard decisions, because as I said, as human beings, we have this natural tendency of attachment. But if we can learn to detach from everything and we make those decisions, then we'll realize that next time solar eclipses happen, the universe is no longer doing dirty work for you. You deal with yourself with courage. And when that happens, guess what? Future solar eclipses will be very less inclined to give you these interesting surprises. But regardless, whether you made the decision yourself or not, whether the universe is making the decision for you, always know that the universe is always working with you. Whether you feel it is or not, the universe is always responding to you, your vibrations, your thoughts, your feelings, your actions. So have trust, have faith. Know that all challenges, know that thou shalt too pass. Then, moving on to the second point that we need to know about this one, is that all emotions will be amplified. The better quote for you to use here is, use them wisely. I'm going to say that again. Emotions will be amplified. Use them wisely. We understand that emotions is energy in motion. Motion is the action. Every action comes with a reaction, a response from the universe. If we want to manifest anything we want in life, we understand it requires action. Behind the action comes the emotion. So what does that mean? It means that manifestations come from emotions. Now, does that mean it's good? Does that mean it's bad? Well, it means it's everything. My question to you is, are your emotions good or are they bad? Are they positive or are they negative? During this time, because emotions are heightened, manifestations will come far quicker. So you need to be very conscious about what are you actually feeling right now. If there are any negative feelings, do plenty of breath work, meditation, yoga, to allow yourself just to live in the present moment and allow all of those negative energies to pass. Then you will create a protection shield so that you don't accidentally or unconsciously manifest the unwanted things in life. So be very conscious in every moment about your emotions. But as I said earlier, if we understand that emotions are heightened, actually, if we use it wisely, it means that we can manifest our dreams or anything we want 10 times, 100 times, even 1,000 times faster. So allow your emotions to heighten, but allow it to heighten with joy and excitement and love and happiness and celebration for the future. I'm going to say that again. I'm saying celebrate for your future already here now. Because when you celebrate the future here now, you will manifest the exact celebration that you are having right now. Because every manifestation happens from the now. And so use those emotions wisely. While you know the vibrational frequencies are so much higher during this time, use it wisely. The third and final note we made was to do with manifestation energy at its peak. As we said before, vibrations are highest. Manifestation energies are going to be 10 times, 100 times, even 1,000 times faster. So what kind of practices are you going to put in place during these 5 days, during this 1 week? My recommendation for everybody is to do plenty of scripting. In your scripting, have plenty of clarity. In your scripting, add plenty of emotions. How do you add emotions? You add emotions by thinking about your why, your purpose. Don't just write down what you want. Write down why you want. Because that's what brings feeling, whether it's for your mum or for your dad or for your children or for your future, whatever it is. Write down the why. connect to those emotions. The second thing I'd highly recommend for everybody is do plenty of affirmations during this time. Positivity affirmations, success affirmations. Do it every morning. It'll activate all of your energies. It'll connect you with the universe. It'll raise your vibrations. It'll get you set for manifestations. And finally, what I highly recommend you do during this time is to take a lot of self-care time by yourself with your intentions. Because you don't want all the disturbances and distractions of all the external factors and external energies and emotions. When other people are being disturbed, you should not be disturbed because other people are disturbed. So don't let other people change your vibe. Always remember that tribe you have is extremely important. So protect your space. Have your boundaries. Be okay sometimes to say no. And give yourself that love and give yourself that courage to manifest your wildest dreams during this beautiful new moon opportunity portal. That's everything I'd like to share with everybody here today. If you did enjoy this video, you learned anything whatsoever, then please do hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Comment below, let us know if you resonate with any of the feelings that I'm explaining here. Do you feel it already? Do you feel it's time for change, time for transformation? Can you feel that calling already? Let us know. What are your intentions? Set it inside the comments below. Let the world know. Let the universe know. Let yourself, your higher self. If you're new to this channel and you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it. That's a little bell sign, by the way, because this year we're dedicated to making daily videos to hold you accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, we're signing out. Love and prayers for all of you. Namaste. Namo Himalaya.